Hey everybody, on this segment, we're going to be talking about how you can support the community that you want to create by volunteering at Revivals. When someone volunteers their time, whether at Revivals or any other nonprofit in the desert, they're literally giving a gift to the community of their talent. We're going to talk to some of the people who have chosen to give that gift to Revival stores. I'm talking with Michael, who volunteers his time and talent at the Cathedral City Revival store. You guys have a reputation in your store for knowing the names of the people who shop in your store.
Yeah, we know all the regulars.
How does that happen?
It's just over time you get to know people, and we have people just like at all the stores who come in every day, some 2 or 3 times a day.
Talk to me about the fun you have. As a volunteer, I see volunteers having a ton of fun in the stores.
It's just a hoot. It's a lot of fun. They are funny and charming and smart, and everybody has their own shtick. Everybody has their own funny lines. The number one thing we do is have fun.
All right, if you shop at Revivals and you love how the store is merchandised, and you especially love how the clothing looks on the mannequin, we've got to give a hand to this guy right here, Frank. He is responsible for the Palm Springs store in terms of how it looks visually, especially with fashion, and you're always updating these mannequins and making them look fantastic.
Well, thank you.
What goes through your mind? What are you thinking about when you're building a look for the mannequin?
I just have an idea in my mind, and then I try to pull it out on the mannequins. And sometimes it's harder because they're not like humans. You can't move them around.
What does it feel like when you put a mannequin out and then 10 minutes later someone's buying?
I say, that was great, let's do it again.
And because of the work that you do and so many other volunteers, Revivals is voted every single year the best resale store in the Valley.
That's true, yeah. A lot of great volunteers that, have interesting backgrounds and can add a lot to the store and everything.
Have you ever wondered how you can maximize your savings when shopping at Revivals? Well, I'm with an insider who works at a cash wrap right here in Palm Springs, and he's gonna give us all the tips and tricks that even I didn't know to make sure I'm saving as much as possible. How are you, Tim?
I'm good, how are you?
So let's talk about values, because that's one of the main reasons that people shop at Revivals,
right,
is they want to save, save, save.
Yes.
So give me the first tip. What should I know?
Well, all of our prices are amazingly low. We have an excellent team of people that price things, and I can't believe some of the prices I see come through my register. But first thing you can do is sign up for our email newsletter. We're running sales all of the time. I get an email every week with different sales that are happening on not only pre-loved items, but also we offer a lot of sales on the Mode Furniture, which is our new line of brand new merchandise. Every day, we offer a 10% discount on pre-loved items for wise people. We call it our wisdom discount. If you're over 55, you save 10% off of pre-loved items. Military and veterans, and then also students. We want to make sure that people save as much as possible. So every customer that comes to my cash wrap, whether they look like they're 12 years old or whether they look, I always ask, do you qualify for any of our discounts? And I explain the discounts that we offer so that people can save the most amount of money every time they shop here.
We have another volunteer, Kevin.
Right.
How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
You're a new volunteer. I love this. You're going to give me a whole new perspective about what it means to volunteer at Revivals.
Everything about the organization and about the work is intentional. And so when a customer comes, to my register, I greet them with that same intentional purpose of wanting them to feel welcome, wanting them to be inclusive. We get to know each other in those few minutes. Every customer who comes, for the most part, wants to be part of our DAP community. And so we see each other as collaborators, as colleagues, as members of the same family when people are shopping here.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I knew I was going to be inspired talking to the volunteers at Revivals. I mean, I knew that their stories were going to be surprising and new to me. But what I didn't realize is that after taking the time to get to know these individuals, I was going to feel like I had a master class in human potential. I hope you enjoyed the conversations. And if you feel inspired to volunteer your time and talent at Revivals, go to revivalstores.com. There's an easy form to fill out, and a volunteer coordinator will get in touch with you and have a conversation about how you can best put your time and talent to use right here in our community.